Hi everyone, we're back in the golf studio for this week's newsletter tip. I hope you enjoyed reading last week's edition where we talked about 3 simple things to do to help maximise your carry distance in the winter. Nothing really that was too complicated, but from the feedback we'd already received, it sounds really positive for those that have tried it. For those of you that haven't, remember 3 things. 1, add loft to your driver. So if you've got an adjustable driver, just try cranking the loft up to help you carry it a little bit further. 2, use a softer, spinnier golf ball for the same reasons. If you can increase your backspin, there's a good chance you can carry it further in these softer ground conditions. And then number 3, don't forget to club up. We know the ball's not going to roll when it hits the ground, so again, we need to offset that by using at least 1 or maybe even 2 clubs more. Now, this week's tip I wanted to bring you is about trying to stay warm. I played on Sunday with the captain in the Top Dog and it wasn't particularly warm when I started off, so I made sure I layered up, and then as the day warmed up I could actually just remove layers as needed to try and regulate my body temperature. Now again, sounds really simple, but a lot of people miss the point with layering. That in years gone by people would wear sort of just a cotton polo shirt and maybe a lamb's wool jumper. Now what we know now is golf really has followed suit with a lot of other I suppose outdoor sports. Walking, mountaineering, skiing, those type of sports, where we actually now understand that the idea is to wear lots of small layers, thin layers, that actually trap the heat in. And if the body does sweat, it can actually kind of draw the moisture away from the body to help you keep warmer, as opposed to, I suppose, the old method of using a big thick polo shirt and a big thick jumper was completely the opposite, that it kind of traps the moisture in, actually making you colder. Now, I've dragged Graham into it this week, so if Graham comes in, I didn't want to get him completely dressed in front of you, but as you can see, we've already dressed him in a base layer, so he's trying to trap that heat in straight away, and then he's got his conventional polo shirt on top. Now, on top of that, I'll be back in a second. We can then start to add our layering pieces. So the first thing that obviously Graham's going to put on is one of our lovely club sweaters, which are available in store. So keep reading the newsletter further down for more information of these. These ones are 80% lamb's wool, 20% Italian spun wool. So let's give him that. Now obviously there's loads of variations of jumpers now. Some, like my Nike one here, are made of polyester. That one obviously, as we said, is a wool mix. We've got everything in the shop really to kind of cater for all different tastes. Now on top of that, we've got sleeveless sort of gilet from Under Armour. Again, we've got a few different variations in the shop. Obviously the idea with this is it's just giving a little bit more warmth to the body whilst keeping the shoulders and the arms nice and free to swing. Now again, looking at the forecast, it's going to be pretty cold for the weekend, so he may need more warmth. So neck warmer, I actually really like wearing these. They're not everyone's cup of tea, but I don't like being cold really, to be honest. So neck warmer, our brand new Romley crested bobble hats actually have nearly sold out of these, to be honest, so they're going really fast. So if you do want one as a Christmas present or a stocking filler, give us a shout. Here we go. Very smart, very smart. Now obviously that's, to be honest, everything you need to go. Now obviously the only additional garment really would be a waterproof jacket. Ideally something with a little bit of stretch in it, like this version from Under Armour, or we've got some from Nike. But how's that feel, mate?
Good. Yeah.
So we're going to put it to the test. So we're going to give Graham a 7-iron. Just so he can smack one down the practice ground for you, just to kind of show you really that there's no loss in ball speed or distance, even though he's wearing all those layers. So how far would you normally hit your 7-iron?
160 carry.
There you go. So you can see, for those of you that can see the screen, that's gone 164.
Not great strike.
A little bit pushed to the right, but hey, it's his first shot all day. So you can kind of see there that it hasn't kind of impeded him or affected his golf. If he puts the jacket on, hopefully, as we said, because it's a flexible jacket, there shouldn't be any loss in distance either. All this is going to do is help him stay dry and maybe a little bit warmer in the winds. There we go. Oh, he's flushed it. On the rope. There you go. I think virtually the same distance. So you can really see that if you layer up correctly, it doesn't impede, it doesn't restrict, it's the opposite. It's designed to keep you warm whilst maintaining flexibility to help you play your golf this winter. Anyway, give it a try. Don't forget we've got plenty of coaching packages in the shop for Christmas presents. We've got loads of stocking filler ideas. Anyway, keep reading this week's newsletter and we'll see you next week.